Hello, my name is Courtney Buck, and today I'd like to introduce you to what I call Bookfield Yoga. So, this is a project, a journey, if you will, that is designed for positive thinking, self motivated individuals who would like to implement a yoga practice into their life. So, why was this put together? So, Bookfield Yoga, I guess the name itself was inspired by my many summers working with Southwestern Advantage. I spent a lot of summers working 85 plus hours a week, which, let's face it, is a schedule that is no stranger to entrepreneurs, side hustlers, business owners, self-employed people. I mean, parents even. I mean, moms and dads don't exactly get time off. But yeah, I guess I found myself in that situation working crazy hours that I guess I would say maybe believing or making an excuse that I didn't have time to do yoga. So I put this together for, I guess, partially for my friends selling educational systems still out working with Southwestern, but also for anyone who falls in that category of maybe just being too busy and not knowing where to start. So I guess how is it going to work? So my intention is with a ton of borrowed wisdom to take you on a journey to implement yoga into your life. So I guess it's kind of growing as we go. I'll kind of explain that as we go. But yeah, I guess the yoga itself, like literally translates to the word yoke, which I like to think of yoking or bringing together or aligning my true authentic self and my actions. So yoga is just a really cool opportunity in my life to look within and find inner peace and be grounded, and really just like connect with my breath and myself. So what is it? Like, what is Bookfield Yoga? It's definitely a work in progress and a project that is going to be built as it's being unveiled, rather than being this like put together picture perfect product at this point. It's definitely growing. But essentially, how it's designed, it's going to be a 12 to 14 week project, let's say, and each week has its own specific yoga focus. And with the yoga focus for each week, there's going to be a 30 to 35-minute sequence that obviously aligns with the focus, but also will be grounded in a positive reading or passage that truly has nothing to do specifically with yoga. It could be something like Og Mandino, it could be a Brene Brown passage or quote, it could be Life is Tremendous, it could be anyway, it could be any of those things, but marrying the positive things that a lot of us are very familiar with the beliefs and truths that come with yoga, it's going to be really fun. The reality is that yoga itself is actually made up of 8 limbs, and only one of the 8 is the asanas. And the asanas are usually what we think of when we think of yoga, which is the poses and doing the sequence and taking a yoga class. That's only one element of it. So my goal for this process is to journey through all 8 of the limbs, and find ways to implement each of them into our life in the next 12 to 14 weeks and beyond, of course. But there you have it. I guess the last thing that a lot of people are asking is, who is this for? Well, it's probably for you if you're watching this video. But I guess who this is designed for are, like I said, positive, self-motivated individuals who are looking for a yoga practice to implement. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be flexible. It doesn't mean that you have to know what yoga even is. You do not need to look like a yoga model to do this. Like, my goal is that this is a funny journey where you're able to like use this as an opportunity to obviously look within, but also laugh at yourself and not take yourself too seriously, and have fun with it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's so like I said, who is it for? It's probably for you. And yeah, I guess that's all I have for now. There you have it. Bookfield Yoga. Here we go on a journey. It's going to be a blast. A couple ways to be involved. There is a Facebook page and Instagram. I will put the links below. I'm also putting together a Google form, especially for my friends who are going to be working with Southwestern selling educational systems. I know in my summers I didn't like staying connected on social media, so I'm putting together a form to where we can get a text campaign going or something, figure out a way that works best for you to get the program, if you will. Like I said, we're building it as we go, but I'll put together a Google form and I'll put it in the links below as well. In the meantime, subscribe and like, comment for feedback, of course, requests, direction, because like I said, we're building this as we go. And yeah, thanks. I appreciate you watching, and I'm excited to embark on this crazy journey, exciting journey with you all. Have a great day, and I look forward to growing with you. Namaste.